Before you even think about building your high protein meal plan, you gotta do this foundational steps. Number one, decide what fitness goal you will be pursuing. You gotta decide between fat loss, maintenance, or muscle gain, or better known as cutting, bulking, or maintaining. Most humans on earth need a cutting phase to begin with because most people struggle with too much body fat, especially now after the holidays. But if you're one of those rare human beings that has abs and is very lean and struggles to put on weight, then you can 100% start with a maintenance phase or with a bulking phase. So now that you figured out your goal, you gotta calculate how many calories you need to pursue that goal. If you're gonna be doing a fat loss phase, you need a calorie deficit. If you're going to be doing a muscle gain phase, you need a calorie surplus. And if you're going to do a maintenance phase, then you need maintenance calories. And the amount of calories will be based on your age, your height, your weight, your activity levels, and your gender. You can Google the Harris-Benedict equation to figure out your caloric needs, or you can just find my calculator in the description, input your data, and it'll tell you how many calories you need. Once you know your calories, then you figure out your protein, carbs, and fats. Let's start with protein because it is the most important one. We recommend to keep your protein intake between 0.6 to 1.2 grams per pound of body weight. Just pick a number in between the range and you'll be completely fine. I like going more towards the higher end, 0.8, 0.9, 1, 1.2, but that's gonna depend on your body fat and your personal preferences. If you have a lot of body fat, then you can go towards the lower end of the range, but if you're relatively lean, you can go towards the higher end of the range. Just pick a number and commit to that number and you'll be completely fine. Now we're just gonna make up for the rest of the calories with carbs and fats. And this is also personal preference because you can decide whether you want a higher fat diet or a higher carb diet, but that's gonna be up to you. The most important thing on a daily basis is to stick to your calories and stick to your protein. If you're doing those two things, you're gonna freaking crush it. And now that you got all these numbers in place, then you can put them into actual meals. But you need to know your numbers before you build your meals. You can't start backwards. So here are two videos that tell you how to build your meal plan. But before you go and check out those videos, make sure you calculate the numbers that we talked about in this video. And if you want more help, you can check out the description. I dropped my 7-day high protein vegan challenge, which is gonna walk you through all these steps and is gonna give you 15 pre-made high protein vegan meal plans that include soy-free and gluten-free options for you to get this going a lot faster. That's all I got for you today. I'll see you next time. Julian here, signing off.